So, Steven, you came here in Croatia to sign contract with Croatian band The Answer, but you're also candidate for USA Senate.
Yes.
Can you tell me something about your political campaign?
My campaign is basically structured so I can protect the people of Florida from corporation bigness that owns and controls the two political parties of the United States. I'm running to represent the people of the state of Florida, as opposed to represent the national political party of the Democrats or the national political party of the Republicans. I came to Croatia to discover the refugees problem, why they were here and how you got them out of here. And it fascinates me because we don't learn lessons that history teaches us. Why are we at war in Syria called Western civilization? Why is Russia on the other side? Is it basically the Catholic Church against the Orthodox Church, with the Muslims in the middle of two crusaders trying to take control, and the Muslims having a Sunni-Shiite fight? Yeah, that's all it is.
And everything organized and financed by banksters.
Well, I used the word banksters when I first met you. They're more than banksters. These are people who control the media and control your brains. And they make you unpatriotic if you question why they do what they do. My whole goal is to open up the eyes and minds of my nation and hope it spreads. There's no reason for war.
Yeah.
We live in a world that says we believe in God. God did not give us permission to make war. We need to stop it.
So what do you think about MMF and European Union?
The European Union's a problem. The European Union works for the IMF. So what they do is they have different laws and they have a common currency. That doesn't work. I don't know if they're good or bad. It's irrelevant. It doesn't work. So what happens is when you're part of a system, you will protect that system to your death instead of being smart enough to adapt. You cannot have laws different than the system. You cannot tell the people in Greece, you owe money to Germany, you can't eat. Are you kidding me? And the Greek government does that? And I'm using that as an example.
So what do you think? What do you think about Croatian membership in European Union and Croatia considering taking euro as a currency instead of Croatian kuna?
Okay, you need to ask yourself, why did you join the EU? What benefits did you get from the EU? And what did you lose to your detriment? What does the EU give you? I can't answer that. I don't live here, but I don't think they give you much. You give them agriculture.
Yes.
I don't know what they give you.
Nothing.
They give you security? I don't know that's true. Security from who? From them? All the agricultural nations like yourself are bankrupt. They work on a business, and I don't believe agriculture is a business. I believe agriculture is a community activity that must be encouraged and protected by the people that live in a nation. Not by some banker telling you how much you have to produce. And I'm smiling because I just can't believe how stupid we are that we believe it's a business. It's not. It's a sport where everyone must win. It's not a sport where the golfer wins. It's a team sport. A team sport's for the community. Okay, 2, why would you join their EU? Well, I'm talking about the currency. What's that going to do for you? So now you're going to have someone dictating what margins you could have and what kind of cash flow you could have, when it has nothing to do with your economy, which is based on what nature produces each year, not what output you make from different iron or you're alchemizing different product. I would leave the EU, and the EU had a purpose once, and it showed it doesn't work. If you don't have common laws, it can't work. And then I would not give up my currency. I like you having a different currency, but I don't live here.
So what do you think about?
That's what my opinion is.
What do you think about Monsanto and GMO food?
I don't get it. Your body was made to live here in nature. Okay, so man believes we're bigger and better than nature, so we re-alter the seeds that nature produced. Our body is the greatest living example of a body made to live here in nature. So what do? We change the seeds, so we change nature? Where did all these diseases come from? Diabetes 2 for one, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis. And I look at these people and I just don't get it. And they say, well, we need to make paper products. That's not real business.
Practically they want to have monopoly on food.
Yeah, they want, and they figure it will happen to you, not them. It's wrong behavior.
So,
So you told me about your political party, Živi Zid, and I find it interesting, and I'd love to learn more about it. You told me that the common denominator is it's a party dedicated to the principle that we need to have globalization of information, not globalization of the few owning and controlling all of us. It's so important that we learn the difference between business and community. If a business is running itself to be the biggest and best and screw everyone else, you can't let your government do that to the people. A government's purpose is to provide the health, welfare, and safety to its people. That's a social contract that the people make between themselves, and they create a government that's supposed to serve those three purposes. That is what I stand for, and it is so important. And I'm an entrepreneur. I believe in business. I'm a competitor. I believe that the strongest will win. But to be strong, you must have your government provide the health, welfare, and safety of the community of everyone living in that nation. And don't tell me it can't happen, because they're lying to you.
thanks.
Hi, Ivan Sinčić, if I said your name right. Our mutual friend Joseph is telling me all about you. I look forward to meeting you and learning more about you. And I admire someone at your age that got it together to get in Parliament. And all I can tell you is, if you believe you're right, don't give up. Do the fight. If you're fighting for people, do it. Because the people need to win. Thank you.
Thanks, Steven.